I like the techie. I like the Ogre Magic. I'm not sure if it's enough to stop a Wind Ranger safe lane, but it does give you a lot of options here for Zai.
He must be a busy guy in between Dota matches. Doesn't he have to like take care of that whole underworld place or something?
I think you're mixing up Lucifer and Hades.
Well, isn't that kind of what he's doing?
Celery goes down. Sponty manages to come on in for the finish. So, First Blood, you talked about how dangerous it could be, this sort of, you know, bounty hunter. What are you supposed to do against a big ogre? Is Tofu brought down by Insania. Oracle very strong.
Support's not. It's a GG. He's very likely to go down here again.
Another Purifying Flames. That Vanguard actually doesn't have it, excuse me. Phase boots and the triple gauntlets, but the Windlace, he's able to be pretty fast out of there. Run down, Nisha tries to get in range, the pull is there, and eventually find the kill. So it took a couple, but they managed to make the move.
And they don't feel confident going for something here. All right, now Quinn wants to try.
Zania, Edict, keeping him alive through the first salvo, able to dodge one side. Nisha still confident of, but Quinn, he might be in trouble. With the Fortune's End, the route is going to take forever. Boundless Strike, finding Quinn. Is it going to be enough? Yes. Celery throws out one of his blood grenades, but there's nothing really for them to get brought down with here. So Liquid take another resounding victory in this early stage.
And they turn over to Insania, clearly the least valuable of the heroes here, so you're not too concerned. Loses one, but he's not going to waste his fairy fire or anything here. We'll go down.
We talked about Oracle in terms of survivability, but that hero also owns win rate. Spell run.
Yeah, and look what Duracho's doing. Like, Duracho's literally hitting mud golems right now. Like, that's not a good place to be in Dota. Nice taser here. Foxy, no TP though, so good realization here from Duracho.
Yep, but tried to go for the shackle. They are going to get the stun, and Duracho going to go down. So it comes at a hell of a cost, losing your carry for that guy. Insania living through to the end, but does finally die to the swash. Combo for Tofu. So fighting back a little bit now.
Already working towards it, so that bit of magic damage will be helpful. Zai though, 1500 HP and a Vanguard. I mean, you're hitting them, Celery, but I don't know. All right, Quinn's here. Is this worth it?
I mean, if they can get, oh my God, look at Duracho get burned down. Double stack roll around from Quinn, tickling Zai, but eventually tickles will hurt you. Duracho starting to drop. Is it going to be enough in the end to bring down Zai? It will. Duracho surviving on nothing. The tickle monster finally going to be killed off. Never want to refer to another player like that again in my life. As Quinn is going to swash, try and get through. Boundless back onto two. Liquid doing it here as they take down that Pangolier yet again. Tofu, one last gas, does have Supernova. Does he think about popping it? Or is he just going to walk away? Distance between them, and yeah, he does manage this. If you're an actual troll, yeah, it's a little bit harder. I guess if you're like PMA, then you get reported for not being RP.
Exactly. yeah, that's the point. Ooh, all right, maybe April Fools coming up, RP servers? I'd say so. That's a dude. He does not like this guy.
The rest of the team coming into position, and Duracho right on top of Zai. Ace is burning down to the Ignite, but the save is going to be there for a moment onto Zai and Zania. They're trying to turn this fight, but the Supernova's already down. Nisha backs away as Zai is going to expire, and Zania also in trouble. Liquid still willing to take this fight, even though it started kind of disastrously for them. Nisha tries to zip away, but Quinn right on top of him. An early lead was built up for Gaming Gladiators, but this fight is throwing so much of it away. 4 track kills going the way of Gaming Gladiators. That was exactly what they needed.
And able to beat down on Zai when you're left alone for that long. So truly the Doom onto Boxy, very clutch, because he's a lot of their early control in these fights, and he sets up these easy play-ins for everyone else. So humongous swing at 4-0 here. Duracho, though, not want to feed any of this back right now.
Careful about that, in pretty far, and will get punished. So Nisha able to pick up that kill in combination with Zai, and that is what they're looking for.
Yeah, he would love to get somewhere out of the bottom of the cores.
It's been a rough game for the old win range core. They head top. Zai, very much a dead guy, unless they can get a lot of people here very quickly, and Liquid not interested.
Oh, unless he's, 4x casting that pipe, he's not surviving.
Right.
I don't think. For me, basically, what ended up happening was that they were leading enough that it felt like they could just snowball this game off of Nisha and just run all over the map with the dual mobility of Storm Spirit and Monkey King, and then they faltered, right? They lose a bunch of kills to tracks. Now it's happening again. So I think they're just going to try and stabilize things to get these next big items. As Boxy appears to be surviving this, so they want to try and turn it. Dracio's out one way, Celery the other. I think the Delta Split's just going to save both right now. Meanwhile, up top, though, there's another battle happening. There's a Doom.
Down, still staying alive with that Fate's Edict and all of the heals coming from Oracle, but Nisha trying to get a little bit of separation. He is going to drop as Quinn runs him down. Zai also goes down to Duraccio, though. That happened back towards mid. So 2 fights happening simultaneously, and in the end, it ends up favoring Gaming Gladiators a good amount.
It's now a 4K lead, and at 22 minutes, we just had the Wisdom Runes. I believe we're at 1-1. Got Duraccio got one, Boxy got the other. Zip in, they're starting off again on Quinn. There it is.
Yeah. Wow, that happened so quickly, and now Tofu, he's also gone. So Liquid starting to fire on all cylinders, and with these items, I mean, this is sort of an incredibly strong power spike for them. Ace now further in trouble. Just pull back in, the nullifier slow down, Nisha on top of him. Gaming Gladiators just don't have answers.
Nope, they just want items, and they just gotta do it again.
Oh, this is the weird part. This feels so strange now.
I know this one. This is the lyrical strat. Now they just sit here for 3 minutes.
Chill. No.
Just chill. All right, so usually Tanky's defense the roach. He's gonna trap them in instead. He's just gonna start mining the exits.
Foxy.
Oh, he goes in real
jumps
early.
into the pit, hits 2 there with the stun. They going in with anybody else. Zai immediately gonna get doomed, and also they find the tree cut onto the Mickey Monkey King, but he lives through it. Tons of damage out from Ace onto Zai. Mickey still surviving through this first salvo. Now they don't have buyback on Zai to get back into here, and in fact, Liquid starting to lose hero after hero. That shackle connection onto Mickey, the turn, but they bring down the egg. Liquid survived through it. Mickey dodging damage barely. He got the life steal, but not quite in time. Nisha turned upon, gets brought down. No heroes from Liquid right now have buyback. Gaming Gladiators take down 4, and now path to Roche is open.
It's like removing one person and taking the numbers from there. The Doom on Zai is frightening when it happens for a base, because you're like, oh, it's a full HP Ogre. Like, the Blink was finished up for Quinn after that last fight, and now he has a Basher as well. So this Pango is just online. He got himself a Cloak of Flames there too, and well, I was talking about a Scythe from the Ogre. It is done here from Nisha, and he's going to be looking for the Halberd. That's another pretty cool choice here from Zai.
Ooh, I like
Good
that
lane though.
Finds him. Jump from Nisha. That's the Hex reveal. And bringing down Quinn. He's gone. Right at the start of the fight is Ace. I mean, he doomed the Oracle. They thought this one was going to go better. But if you don't have Quinn, the rest of it feels pretty bad. Ace chase out, but they have to focus fire into Mickey. Does he have enough to stay alive through this? No. Duraccio finds that kill. Can they go for more? Nisha is going to get saved by Insania when the Doom wore out through the whole duration of this. But they have the Hex, and now the disarm. Oh, Duraccio faces, doesn't get the latch there on to the shackle. Foxy still surviving through this. So much magic damage all being mitigated. The Oracle, even though he was doomed, comes back from afterwards and makes this fight look great for them. Disarming Duraccio. Hex now turned upon him yet again. They have so much damage out from this Wind Ranger, but it's not quite enough. And in the end, Insania owned that fight, even though he got doomed.
As famously toxic.
You're right,
Boxy,
of course.
Yeah.
He gets it from Tiga.
Oof. Big Midas. Big Midas there.
Well, now 34 minutes. Ellery picks up that bounty rune right in front of Zai.
That is so scary when you see the storm zip and you're just in this bounty. Like, oh god.
Yeah.
He's just farming the camp.
Save coming from Insania. Fate's Edict, but they join the Hex! Immediate reaction! Oh, they owned him! Ace got bodied in that fight. Now they pull back Quinn. He tries to get away with the roll-up. Needs to swashbuckle away, but the DOT goes strong. They find Tofu, who does manage to get the TP out. Duraccio, he might not be so lucky.
Oh,
the
baby.
Nullifier on him. And Liquid, they are back.
If they win this game, that was it. That Scythe just won them the game.
Bottom. Mickey was pushing out the wave, and now is just going to through the twin gate to rejoin with the rest of his. They still have their bottom tier 1 tower alive. Valuable there for Liquid. They're still just sort of hunting around this area where they know Roche is going to respawn. It's a minute until it actually does. Jump in from Nisha, finds him right at the start on Dyrachyo, does not get a chance to get anything off. And they find any more. Quinn rolling, try and buy some more space. Now, this was a lot used by Liquid. The Doom comes down onto Mickey, and they decide to turn. After they use all of their abilities, the Reign of Destiny, though, keeping him alive on Mickey. Turns now for Celery, looks for the Doom, able to connect onto it. They get the disarm onto the Wind Ranger before he gets the BKB off. Still damage coming out onto Mickey. He's surviving through all of it. Supernova down in the midst of everything. They turn to try and take it down in time, and they will. Dead on 3, no buybacks. Quinn doesn't have an answer.
Living? Oh!
And they are living through it all. Ace, the last one to fall. And yeah, it's pretty hard to bring down a hero when Oracle's there.
Oh, baby, when it rains, it pours. They got themselves 5-0.
I mean, they definitely on Gaming Gladiators found a couple of moments to pull things back, and it was looking like it could have gone either way. This Liquid squad is incredibly strong right now, and oh my god, they even have a freaking Revenant's approach on Storm. What the hell?
18k lead. That's a full Quinn right now in terms of net worth that they are up at the moment.
Interesting stuff. They can throw away a life, though. It looks like the answer is yes. He's like, guys, Oracle, why are you not here, sir? Insania, please save me. So that's a lot of gold going the direction of Gaming Gladiators.
Well, because Dyrachyo was dead for 90 seconds, someone had to do it.
Oh my god, they're going to go through the portal, and then Foxy's going to be there and blow them up. They see that they're coming through. Oh god, is this going to all fall apart? Roche is coming through first. Okay, that's them.
If only he had the eggs.
Thinking about it. All right, they're testing the
They're like
water.
looking at him like, Quinn's like, no, you go, dude. No, Celery, no, you. Celery's going.
He's thinking about it. They're waiting
Doom's
for them to come
TPing.
through. Oh, interesting. They know that they're all over there. Quinn, he rolls through. Gets right on top of him. Bouncing back and forth. Nisha in on him, but another disarm and stun onto Dyrachyo. He's not living through it. Tofu, he gets the supernova off Dyrachyo. Barely survives, but Sania comes in for one last hit. The egg is going to pop. It was a valiant effort, but Roche, it forsaken them, and it went to the bottom side of the map, and GG is going to be called. What a silly and awesome game that was.
That was a glorious game. I mean, that was truly amazing. Game Gladiators, great comeback. They're showing off the power of this bounty hunter that, even though his laning was pretty abysmal, didn't really have a whole lot that he could do in that laning setup because he's over in the techies.
Well, that's fair. Yeah, and in like sort of a more relaxed game state in a way, you'll probably run around fast, bringing people to Blood Secret and all the rest of that. Like Runes getting set up for him, Celery moving in, didn't get the stun, and in fact, going to be a quick runaway. They have enough for Celery. Ooh, he is gonna fall. They get the blood grenade turn, so Insania is gonna draw the first blood. Foxy starts to drop lower and lower and does get brought down by Celery, who is already dead. So a trade of 1 for 1, but first blood going the direction of Liquid.
We all know that lanes are a bit hectic at the moment. They feel very important. So even though there's now a Lotus Pool in the lane, which in some ways could almost make Jug feel worse because it's like healing for all carries. Ooh, that's...
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. So here was my concern that I was going to talk about, though, was that...
Super frustrating. Does have a mango if he wants to try and go on him, but you only really get one blast to that one, and it's actually not even enough to beat Frost Blast.
No, he's really got to save up. There it goes.
Turn. Kill off that Nether Ward. Back to farming. Well, down bottom, they make the go again. Dyrachyo did not have the mana for Blade Fury after using the healing ward. And Celery, he's alone down here getting bashed by Zai. They are bully central down bottom. Spearbreaker Elastic, what a choice. And well, in fact, now Mickey so fast from all this, he runs in and kills off Tofu. So this is really the strength of this combo of an opening of Bloodseeker techies. One brings them low, the other gets them kills.
Send a snowball a little bit here. Charge as well onto Celery with the sticky bomb. There he goes. We, of course, saw interaction of the day versus Techies versus Bounty, but that was very handy as well. But Techies coming into the bottom side, so bottom rune looks rough to get. Top's their best shot. hyping up this rune because it's the most important thing in the game. Oh, it's a shield rune anyway.
Gets it. I'm not going to kill him easily. Insania throws on the 2 points, and Frost Shield won't be enough to keep him alive. Quinn decrept back away from Nisha. Does he get rooted again? Bash is there. The root comes out, and
Timing.
get him brought down. Oh man, Tofu now jumped upon. Everything is falling apart for Gaming Gladiators as Liquid take dominant control of this game too.
The timing of that root could not have been better because like, he kept missing the roots, and it was while the other control elements were out, and then as the one stun ends, the root starts. It's like, really? Like, honestly. No overlapping there. Zaya, quick charge.
Bash.
He had him.
And Omni slash down now. Solo on to Zai, kind of, with Celery moving in. They're trying to bring him down with a physical damage mitigation from the Frost Shield. Now the blast off Liquid. They are hungry for blood. Bloodseekers on the other side of the map, but they're still taking these kills. They take down the Jug for the techies.
Very surprising to see that the gold lead is not further. XP isn't like crazy right now. Okay, it's like a 20% XP lead.
Win. Pullman. Can't quite grab him the second time though. Chain Frost, everything dropped. Foxy's the one that ends up getting the kill. That's breaking onto the shores of Gaming Gladiators' face.
Do you know what I really hate about Bounty Hunter? It's someone who really likes Bounty Hunter. I hate how when you play support, if you cannot TP to do anything.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he didn't have TP in that situation anyway. It was still on cooldown. But, like, nothing's going to save that Void Spirit from these two supports.
Nisha just walks up with the bear, hits him twice, and Quinn loses about a third of his HP pool. Like, look at
I love
this.
his confidence.
Look at
is
this.
so nice.
Oh my god. Wanting to kill this bear. They have a resummon if they need it. And
Is he paying
bear
for this?
dead. Does Quinn get out? This is big for them if they can manage to escape. One root, two root, no root.
So dead.
But the bash comes out, able to dodge some of them. Quinn, he is eventually going to be killed. So they take down Nisha after the bear. Tofu tries to turn on this one with the life drain, able to bring down Insania. Gaming Gladiators are somehow making this work a little bit. They took down Nisha for Quinn.
He took 1,000 damage from Pugna. He took 85 from Void Spirit. I thought you were just having like a brain problem, but yeah, I see the Koger. That's a core ogre.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, very famously referred to as. I hear that all the time. Duraccio. Well, he can't. I mean, he's gonna try. Oh, he doesn't even TP. I thought he was spin TPing, but he was just stomping and spinning, which was even funnier.
He's doing a pirouette. Okay. Zai is going to TP top now to defend this tower.
So, of course, the AoE does linger. Quinn avoids it. Couldn't find anyone, though. Looks like they're out in time. I say that. Nisha's still tracked.
Yeah. This is actually a little bit scary for him. With Quinn coming in, goes into true form. They passed by that sentry. Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, hey. Duraccio's dead.
Duraccio is the same level as Box. It's not
No.
the old Gladiator squad.
There's another rupture by the looks of it there as they now head in mid.
Find him. No Doom to try and keep Doom alive, but Ace, very, very tanky. Dropping lower and lower. Will survive through the first salvo. The Chain Frost, though.
Oh, it's
they
coming
drop
back.
another ulti for the kill. Quinn still looking for anything in this game right now. Mickey is there. They get the silence. Pulls back Zai. Celery playing around with them, but they decide to retreat away.
Doesn't really have a meta side, yeah. It's 3-minute Valkyrie. I mean, you say it's obviously this core group recently passed 1,000 of Mickey, Insania, and Boxy playing together, 1,000 games, and that's all it takes to stop throwing away Mega Creep games.
Okay.
So you know, it took them a while, but they got there.
Good for everybody to learn that. Oh my God, Celery's gone, and everybody just needs to back away. As soon as Mickey shows up, you gotta get the hell out of here. He's getting towards that BKB. Tofu.
Goblin.
Chasing, wanting to escape, switches it over. Zai right on top of him. Even the charge through as Mickey turns to fight, beats him to death. Liquid, unstoppable. I mean, this again is just all space trying to be made so Duraccio can be a real hero. And if you guys have not seen these Juggernauts recently, does get online with a couple of these stat items, it becomes pretty insane, the survivability you have.
What is Insania doing? Why? What? He's just getting
Well, Quinn is gonna end up going down, and well, Insane survives the doom. He might get denied by his
I got two. No, I think he's fine. It's just funny because, like,
he might just want to.
yeah, that's true. Actually, it's fine.
As Celery gonna die to the rupture.
So one of the things that happens when you get a really deep ward like this, you often want to like TP out, right? Because you don't want to be spotted down here. Then they're gonna know, like, all right, this guy warded around here somewhere. And with the shard being as crazy as it is these days now, some of the best that it's ever been, really, ever since like Armlet Bear died. Well,
the Remnant, just absolutely untouchable force that he's got. Celery runs into a mine, and Foxy spots him immediately. Yule Scepter to keep him alive for the moment, but can't get away. Much too much. And now Dyrachyo, he's in no man's land. Got caught here by the rest of them. Zai, ready
They feel
at a moment's
forced.
notice.
They have to
Ace, he blinks in. They're trying to find a good target. This does not feel great for them at all. Tries to TP out. Not gonna happen. Pulled back immediately. Omni Slash to try and survive. Does not have that much life steal at the moment. Immediately brought down.
Middle tower is under attack.
But ready for Roche. 2 minutes till it's capable to respond, but instead they're going bottom to try and find Ace. Zai onto him.
fine, they will.
Pulls him back in, and they get this guy under control. Drops the Doom, wants to run away. BKB needs to TP out, but still 3 more seconds until it's back up again. Quinn shows up, tries to turn, find this kill on to mid-game, but the pullback is there from the Lich. Insania has had a fabulous series so far. Gets another moment there to make sure nothing is going the way of Gaming Gladiators. And now another charge connects. Yule Scepter from Tofu to try and keep him alive. Will finally manage to get away from this.
This big of a gap. You are not going to be defending this high ground until everyone is back up. Frankly, until you have the Doom. Salary needs to not get greedy. Okay, he canceled the charge. These mines, dude. Like, Salary's running one way to pop the mines in the hopes that, like, maybe his team can go elsewhere.
Yeah. But it's not working. Foxy, he is going to get caught here. Do they have enough? Okay, Mickey shows up, and now who's getting caught? And he's actually frost shielding his courier and running it at him. What have I seen? The root is there for Quinn, manages to back away. Jumps out, Dyrachyo. Oh, does he have any way to get out of this one after the spin, the stun, the fear, the kill? They chain stunned the Juggernaut perfectly, and now Mickey just free to unleash onto Ace. They connect onto him, pops his BKB, the War Stomp, but Mickey is running mighty fast. Body blocked by Zai, actually, as the charge comes through. Liquid are going to take 3. They're going to take this mid-rax. And barring some miracle, they might just take this game. Buyback from the Juggernaut, has Omni Slash ready, spins immediately. Lift up now, the bear gonna be controlled. Zai jumped on by Quinn, they try and run him down. Doesn't have another charge though, can't get him. And now the root, now the bash, now the blast off. And again, the death of Quinn. Liquid want to end this game. Dyrachyo, he just wants to get an Omni Slash off. Desperately hoping to do something, but the fear is consistently there. Foxy kills the healing ward. The Lotus! Oh, the Lotus! It was always there as the answer. GG is called. Liquid, come in and take care of business.
They most certainly did. Game 1 had options, had almost the potential there to come back from a bit of a weaker laning stage there from Game Gladiators, and then results in Liquid sort of turning it on the late game to get the win with some great individual plays in the team fights. Not so much this time.